Has there been any time you realized that the version of you that you have right now is not what you need for where you're going? And what did you do?
So the thing is, the fact that you're already feeling uncomfortable where you are is a pointer.
Yeah.
It's time for you to switch up. I'm very big, even with coaching, with counseling, with my journey, because most of the things that I'm able to teach other people are things that I have learned, honestly. But it doesn't mean there weren't people I looked up to. There were certain people who were doing things that I could see myself in. And so I still study a couple of other people like that. There are people around you that you just admire. They remind you of you, but like a future you. Sometimes it's even people in your circle. Sometimes it's people beneath you. But how do I even know what's next? Which is the important question. Number one, the uneasiness that you know that there is more.
Yeah.
Number two is that you know you need help. And you cannot help yourself. So what most of us need to realize is that more people than you know deal with imposter syndrome. The difference that would be between us and them, or you and them, is that in the midst of the emotions, they get up and get it done anyway. So we feel like confidence only has to do with when you know what you're doing. It means that you, whether low or high, you are A. You're on your A game because you can totally accept who you are per time.
Sometimes you see who you want to become, and you find it difficult connecting who you are now and who you need to be. And you're worried about how can I get there, or how do I get there? Because who I am now is not in line or in tune with who you need to be. Yes, this has shown up in so many places, and a lot of people in my life, I'm sure in your life, where you already know where you're going. You already know who you need to be, but you feel like there is something missing that needs to be in place for you to be who you need to be. By the way, if you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Choma Izani, and this is Minding Your Tomorrow. Please remember to subscribe, like, and follow us while we take you through your journey to success. Today on Minding Your Tomorrow, we are looking at the topic that says how I'm becoming the person my dream required. Because a lot of times we need to be intentional about being who we need to be for our dreams to become. I don't know if I said that correctly, but we need to be deliberate about what we need and who we need for our dreams to materialize and be the way it's supposed to be. So today I am not going to be discussing this topic alone. I am going to be discussing with somebody who is very dear to my heart. She is a beautiful, beautiful, elegant, almost like a model. I know. Once you see her, the first thing you see is, they're fine. She is a strong, courageous go-getter. I tell you so. If I should say so myself, that is no other person than Mbaciti Jesse. Mbaciti is an actor. She is a life coach, the pathfinder herself. Thank you, Mbaciti, for being here. It's so good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for doing this.
Mbaciti is an actor, like I told you, and she's also a coach, coaching a lot of people in finding their purpose. Just the same as what we do here in Minding Your Tomorrow. We are all passionate about you gaining some mileage, finding direction for yourself, and realigning to the purpose God has created you for. So, Mbaciti, today we are talking about becoming who you need to be for your dreams. Let's start with you.
Okay.
Has there been any time you realized that the version of you that you have right now is not what you need for where you're going? And what did you do?
So, once again, thank you so much for having me here. I mean, these are my kind of conversations. Love them. Now, for me, I would say that there would be many times like that in your life when you realize that you need to change this, you need to change that.
Yeah.
There could be. Now, I can't honestly think about a particular time where I thought Basti, you need to become someone
Yeah.
else. But I can tell you that there were different points in my life where I knew you need to add this, you need to take away this, you need to. So the luck in quotes that I've had is I've pretty much always have walked in some form of alignment with my path. I used to be a choir girl. I remember when I was 12, I told my mother and my father I wanted to be an actor.
At 12?
Yes.
I like that.
And I remember that my dad would say, oh, then he had a few actor friends at the time, and he's like, oh, I can connect you with, they're in the industry. So I'm grateful that I also had parents who let me
be
at maybe 14, 15. In fact, I'd always sung. I was always a singer. From like 8, 9, I would play around with my cousins who were singers. So I had always, in a way, been connected to doing the things that I was made for.
Yeah.
So for me, it's always just been a journey. So there are different points, of course, where I wish I could think of one right now. Different points where I would know. In fact, I'm in a season where I know.
Yeah.
Basti,
you need to.
Yo, switch it up, baby, as they say. So I've had different moments like that. And like I said, even at this point, I know that even now there are certain things that I have to let go of.
Yeah.
I have to deliberately work towards. There are certain habits I have to break off. There are certain habits for the next level that I need to get into. There are certain things I need to change.
I like what you said. You said there are certain that it's constant. It is something that keeps coming to us. It's continuous. And then when it gets to that point, you have to make a conscious decision for yourself and say, you know what, this is not what I need for. Now, that leads me to my next question. At what point do I know that I need to switch it up? That this, because yes, I have where I want to go. And then you know how you deal with this whole, I'm not good enough. Am I even there? How am I sure?
Right.
What do I need? How do I know that it's time to switch it up? And what exactly I need to switch up?
So the thing is, the fact that you're already feeling uncomfortable where you are is a pointer.
Yeah.
It's time for a switch up. The moment you just begin to get uneasy and you know that there's more, I can't be here. You see other people and you see yourself in them. One of my mentors will call me my mirror. You can see there is the moment you just feel the uneasiness. That's correct.
Yeah, very.
The moment you just feel uneasy about where you are, you feel pressured about where you are. It means it is time to.
Yeah.
Come down hither. Come up hither, right? Most of the time, the way that you would know what to do. That's why they are coaches.
Yeah.
You would. So I'm very big, even with coaching, with counseling, with my journey, because most of the things that I'm able to teach other people are things that I have learned, honestly, almost without any form of mentorship.
Yeah.
Just with experiencing my journey and growing myself. But it doesn't mean there weren't people I looked up to who I didn't directly connect with, like Oprah. There were certain people who were doing things that I could see myself in. And so I still study a couple of other people like that. But studying the people that seem to be like you is one way.
Yeah.
To know what to do. Sometimes you will need direct coaching. There are people around you that you just admire. They remind you of you, but like a future you.
Yeah.
Right? So there are things that, or it might just even be one aspect of what somebody does. Sometimes it's even people in your circle. Sometimes it's people beneath you. I met a certain, shout out to Jesse. She's now my creative lead and brand strategist.
Okay.
So I met Jesse on this movie set. And she was just talking about things about content creation, what she does, and I told her, I didn't even know she was going to end up working with me. But I said, yo, Jesse is Gen Z. I'm a conk millennial.
I know.
So I'm referring to her because I was talking about people who are lower than you, who you see what you need in a particular phase of your life. And I just kept calling her name. I said, Jess. be ready for me. Where are you? She said, Abuja. I'm stuck on you like white on rice.
Yeah.
Like you, I was even thinking, you will not be able to leave me because I need you. I need what you know. You are you are a reflection of what I desire to be the next phase of my life. You have the knowledge for what will push me into
the next phase
for me. But how do I even know what's next? Which is the important question. Number one, the uneasiness that you know that there is more.
Yeah.
Number two is that you know you need help. And you cannot help yourself.
I love the things that you talked about here. First thing you talked about your core, listening to your core. That is very profound. The fact that it is important for it to come from within, right? You said another thing you noted that it's a way to know is when you feel uneasy, when you start feeling like, okay, I'm tired of being here. Right. There is a switch up. Right. One more very important thing you said, amidst all the things you've said, is beyond looking up to see those who are already there with what you know or what you want to be like, it's also looking down. Because they're within
these relationships.
I know, because there are also, because a lot of people, when you see, going up or switching up, you're looking, okay, the Oprahs, the IKs. Meanwhile, there's a Fijess somewhere who, even though she's a Gen Z, she's already living the life.
Oh, yeah.
And you are seeing it. So instead of you to hate on it, you learn. You learn from it. I like that. And it's quite profound, and I feel like this topic is going to help a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people. Now, I want to know, how do you, so for instance, you know how, you know where you need to be. You know where you need to be. And then you know what your vision is very strong in your eyes. You can see it's so clear. But you feel like an imposter.
I get it.
Yeah, you feel like you're faking it, like it's not real. You feel not qualified, not good enough.
Right.
How do you deal with that?
So what most of us need to realize is that more people than you know deal with imposter syndrome. You're not the only one. And we're talking even the big names that you know. Interesting. I was watching an interview on a new podcast by creators, and Emma, you had Emma in it.
Oh.
And Emma Abaga, African rapper
number one,
was talking about how he wrote that song, and he was wondering how he had the confidence. He didn't feel confident enough
to calling himself
African
rapper number one.
He's like, African rapper, how? Like, he was comparing himself with the other people who were there. He spoke a couple of times, literally used the word imposter syndrome. This is an MI. And he was a superstar at the time. So I'm saying that more people than you know
deal with imposter syndrome.
The difference that would be between us and them, or you and them, is that in the midst of the emotions, they get up and get it done anyway.
Regardless of how they feel.
You will not feel any better. You will only be waiting for nothing. It is only words like this that would give you the motivation to move. So to say that you'll ever get to the place where you never feel like an imposter, it will happen at different phases. Again, it's like I like to say, I've told you, Oma, purpose is a journey.
Yeah.
So there will be certain phases that you feel like you've conquered. Oh, you get to this phase, you know, I can do this. Oh, you accept who you are, what you've achieved, what you've built, what you've attained. But there's always a higher calling, higher phase, or higher level. And before you break into that level, you still have the same feeling being an imposter. So whether it is that you are starting off, or it is that you are, some people do better with it. I know people who dare to just step into places. But I promise you, it doesn't mean that they do not feel a certain type of thing.
Yeah.
Some of us just have the confidence to just go with the emotion. We carry the fear and the feeling of being and
then just go with it. I know I have had situations where I'm entering a room, and in my mind I'm like, am I even qualified to be there? And then most people will be like, oh my God, but you're so confident. It's like, If only you
don't get
know.
it. Yeah. And let me tell you the thing. I think we define right? Confidence. So we feel like confidence only has to do with when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Confidence is accepting who you are in totality.
Yeah.
It means that you can accept when you don't know. You accept when you know. It is that when you say, Mbaciti, do you know something? And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know that. What's that? I am confident enough to tell you
I don't know it. I like it.
That's what confidence is.
I like
it's not that you only show up when you are on your A game.
Correct.
It means that you, whether low or high, you are A. You're on your A game because you can totally accept who you are per time. I'm sorry, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I know this. I can do it. But it's also in the I don't know. It is also in the tell me how to. Teach me, show me. That's confidence.
Wow. Yeah. I like that. It's quite profound. It's in the I don't know. It's okay not to know.
Exactly.
It's not berating not to know.
Exactly.
It's, in fact, the fact that I can own up to the fact that I don't know means that I know who I am.
Exactly. And that's what makes
I love that. That is very profound. But so let me ask you, in your journey in finding yourself and becoming who you are, the Mbaciti we all know and love today, have you ever felt like quitting?
Oh.
Why do I feel like there's a story there?
Stories. So for me, have I felt like breaking?
Okay.
Have I felt like quitting? I would say I know so much now not to give in to quitting. But have I felt like breaking? Like I've reached the breaking point? Yes.
Yeah.
How recently? Last week. Okay.
Oh.
So because I'm building into a space, I am grateful. I made a post on Instagram where I say I'm grateful for what I see God doing with TLP Media, which is my company. But if I tell you the pressure, when Paul, right, when the Bible will say press down but not destroy, literally press down, not destroy. Literally where I am, because it is pressure to build. Yeah. But one thing and that's the beauty of having the gift of hearing. Yeah. Or being led or being guided by God, the Holy Spirit. Being guided by God. Being helped from within. Because that's what keeps me. Now, if I didn't know this much, I would have probably considered quitting last week. But because I hear the voice, which is the voice of guidance or source of God, tell me, sweetie, this is part of the process. You want success, Abby? You don't want to be like everybody else? You want to work this purpose journey? This is part of the process. You will feel this pressure. People will leave your company. Yeah. People will say they cannot do it anymore. More people will come, people will go. You would feel like you cannot handle it sometimes. Again, it's part of the process. There's nobody who you admire, who you look up to, who has become without having to go through this. So have I felt like quitting? Not like I give up. Maybe not. I can't think of any situation like that. But have I felt like breaking? Like I've reached my breaking point? Which of course you can tell quitting, but not quitting. But several times. Wow. Yeah. That is profound. Let me just finish here. I remember in the year was 2020. I stepped into 2019. I stepped into 2020. So by the end of 2019, I was anchoring. Actually, it was where I met you that you do not remember. Oh yeah, that's Dimbo's Still Falling. No, was it Still Falling? Drawing Strength. Drawing Strength, yes. The movie. Yes, I had been called to be on Drawing Strength to anchor the red carpet. I'd gone to Lagos to do a movie with Omoni Oboli. Within like a month, there was a lot going on at that time. Of course, it was a build up in my career. Now I've done a lot. But then it felt like a good season. That's how we had a good season. You're doing this, you're busy. You know, booked and busy. Feeling like you're getting into your thing. So I was sure that when 2020 came, I knew it was going to be a busy year. Let me say knew because that's how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the way this is going, when 2020 comes, it's a big year. Then 2020 comes, January, silence. I say, okay, maybe God wants me to take some time to just chill, spend time with him. February, silence. Okay, maybe he wants a longer time. March, silence. I'm saying this was before COVID because COVID hit in March. That's when we did the lockdown. But I used to do a series on radio. I was on radio at the time, but also on my social media called Mind Your Language on Radio, but Say It Right with Mbaciti. Where I taught people how to use the English words or pronounce words and all that. My views, people knew me, people followed me for that, everything. I say it was a good 2018. Even my views
dropped
on Say It Right were not viewing. It seemed the best way I could describe it at the end of March was I felt buried.
Oh my God.
Buried.
Oh my God.
And one day I sat down and I told God, I say, yo, sir, if you do not come through one way, I said, you know what I need. I don't even know what I need. I don't understand this sense of stagnation. It's almost like I couldn't be noticed. I said, if you do not, I said, you know the answer to this feeling, but you know I'm at my breaking point. I don't know what else happens from here.
Yeah.
But it's almost like I've tried all that I've been putting myself out, I've been showing up, I was consistent, I was even doing monologues. I said, if you do not do what you know to do, because if I don't even know what
to do. Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
Wow.
So breaking point, yes. And it's funny that after that, that's like the beauty of a relationship. Because you can vent.
Yes.
You have a place to go to.
And then cry out your heart.
And after that, of course, lockdown happened. And the year ended good. I mean, I took all the way to Arab, I went to the movie. Everything picked up after a while. And on IG on Tuesday, I spoke about the waiting season. And the tag was, the wait is not a waste.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
and
never.
So there will be seasons like that.
Yeah.
Where you have to wait. And it doesn't mean that it's just building. God is teaching you patience, resistance, that strength, endurance, resilience, value. You're getting, it's sticking
grounded.
Yes, for what's ahead.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are your daily habits that helps you in becoming who you are becoming now?
So let me say that because of how I've been over time, yes, even for example with social media, my algorithm is tuned in a certain way. So I am every day there is something to watch or listen to that empowers me. Yeah. But I'm a confessing guy. If you know me, I'm about vulnerability and sharing truth. I'm not like Oma that has a direction. That's something I need to do. And I'm being honest. Yeah. I can't tell you I have a routine. Yeah. There are certain things that fall into my day that over time I've mastered that come in by default. But to say, I wake up, I say my prayer, I read a book, I don't even like reading. I've been trying to read one book. In fact, it was for me to say the small shaggy I've seen being a CEO. I took Diary of a CEO from my son. He's finished reading it. My 11-year-old. It was a task. Read, learn. I like that. We had an agreement. Wow. He was reading it last year, maybe December. 2 weeks ago or 3, I told him, I said, JJ, where's that book? Bring it. It's time for me to read it. No, I have started reading it. I'm not consistent, but so the seasons of your life will demand a certain thing. Yeah. That yes, you have a routine, but there are certain seasons that will demand you switch up, changing. I was telling you earlier, you say you like to plan. I say I'm the spontaneous. Yeah. I'm not even saying that I brag about. I'm grateful for how far I've come. So I know that there are certain routines, like I said, there are certain things that I've created as a pattern. There's always value in my day, right? And I know that I should have a routine. I'm learning that I should have a routine. I have an unspoken routine, but I don't have anything deliberate. Let me give an example. When I entered the year, it was something I started last year. I actually did start it this year. See, creating wahala is see to just consistency. The way that you mentioned that you had this chat that I'm looking at that they can't see. I had created a chat where at the end of every day I'll tick how I fed body,
Spirit, soul. I like that.
Finances.
I like that.
It's four.
I like that.
Body, spirit, soul, finances. So this is something that whoever is watching from So I say, what have I done for my spirit today? So something spiritual, meditating, listening to the word, reading, quiet time, study. What have I done for my body? Exercise, whether it's just 100 skips, 10 skips. These are supposed to be my daily goals. How have I fed my soul? What have I read? What have I listened to? What have I improved on my mind, my emotions, just who I am here. And then my finances. Have I done business? Have I earned money? What have I started in line with my business? Have I even begun a business conversation or transaction? It doesn't even mean that how much have I earned that day, but even if I haven't, what have I started because of that? So these are, if I ever get back to my routine, this is what will be my guide.
I like it. I like it. Feed your body, feed your spirit, feed your soul, and feed your finances. One day I was speaking to Pastor Sarah, and then she said to me, "What do you do for work?" And then I told her what I did for work, and she said, "Make sure you do it every day. This is what feeds your finances. Make sure you do it every day." So it's so profound. It's so profound that that you just feed your finances. Because if you don't have money, you can't take care of everybody, you can't take care of a lot of things. So it's important. Yes, I like that. I like that.
You gotta get used to talking about money. For real, because that's something that people who are passionate seem to avoid, I think.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Yeah. Money looks like you're not.
Like yeah. Body, soul, spirit. It sounds. So when you say money, finances,
I know. Wow. I like that. I like that.
Yes.
So let us wrap with you telling the viewers, there's somebody who is stuck out there between who they are right now and who they need to be. And in between that, trying to fill a gap, fill the void, feel known, feel seen. Say something to the person.
All right. So here's what I say. I'm very big on people finding what they are meant to do in life. This thing that you're meant to find, or these things, are the things that guide you towards a life of peace, prosperity, and fulfillment, which I call purpose. There is no way you would enjoy a fulfillment without finding who you ought to be, who you're meant to be, which is totally wired with your purpose.
Yeah.
So that is the first thing you need to do. And that's the first question I'll ask you. What is your purpose? If that's not a question you can answer, then go back within to look. And here is usually something I say. Purpose is a journey. I mentioned it earlier. And a starting point for that journey for most of us will be our passion. That is usually like start. You know, when you begin a race, they start and they finish. What do you love?
What are you passionate about?
What are you passionate about? What are you naturally inclined to? What are you gifted for? What just makes you come alive and makes you happy?
Yeah.
That's a good place to begin. That's a good place to begin. That sets you on the path of alignment. And the moment you align, that first step to alignment guides you through the rest. It will bring the people you need. It will make you know exactly what you need, who you need for your journey, where you need to go, where you need to be. But the journey that sets you on fire brings you to life and ultimately bring you to the place of impact and living a fulfilled and beautiful life. So begin that journey of purpose. Everything you desire is within it. If you're on a job that you do not love, please meet Oma. But just know that you can have a fulfilled life, you can enjoy a beautiful life, you can have this life that we now enjoy. We're not at the end of the year, but we now enjoy, and much more. You can be everything your soul, your spirit, your heart see. You can become.
Wow. It says you can be everything your soul, your spirit, and your heart has seen. And that's a very beautiful place to wrap this up. Like we always say, if you are stuck, if you're feeling like you're broken, if you're feeling not quite yourself and you're confused and you don't know where to go, you can send us an email on mindingyourtomorrow@gmail.com. and we will get back to you. Even if we can help you personally, we have a chain of people in our radar that we can link you up with, like Jesse, Mbaciti Jesse. She's one of our people that we can say, you know what, this one we can't handle, but go ahead. Mbaciti will help you here, and you will be taken care of. Just send us that email today, and don't deal with it alone. Guess what? You are not alone, and we are here for you. And with that, I say peace out.